Hey, what's going on? Tice. Yes, Tice. Man, you got in real fast, huh? Oh, it's your baby. Who's your baby, huh? Right exactly where we left off. Where are we going? Saw the notifications like, hell yeah, we doing this? Oh yeah. I'm very happy to hear that, my friend. I appreciate it. I find it ironic that my personal fuck it, let's just do whatever I want channel is actually more popular than the channel we poured our heart, soul, and fucking blood, sweat, and tears into over the course of 10 years. Doesn't have as many subscribers, but the overall average viewer count, oh, so much higher. Got over 1,000 subs on that channel, but a lot of them was because of Google Ads. I'll always be there if I notice you're live and I have time. Oh, I appreciate it, my friend. That's really nice of you. Alright, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna explore the rest of this freaking mountain. This looks sus right here. Oh wait, this was really... Yep, found it. So what's the plan today, rather tonight for me, 12 p.m.? Ooh. Just gonna continue exploring all the areas, or most of the areas, that I hadn't yet looked over, because I got sick of waiting to find the next thing, and just went to go to the next, Divine Beast. The last couple of times I just did that instead of fully exploring any of the parts of the map that I had unveiled, because you can tell, like, from around here all the way down here and everything below it, I was really thorough in exploring. And then I unlocked a whole bunch of more paths, and you can see that there's a huge difference, because at that some point while I was up there, I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do the Divine Beast. So I'm gonna comb through these with a little bit more detail. Oh, I'm gonna explore all of it. Don't you worry. Every last inch of this game is gonna be explored. You know how, like, okay, so there's a systematic way that I do this, and it's best demonstrated through Hyrule Field, and I literally pick out sections, like this section that's encompassed by this trail here. I literally would go back and forth, 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 until all of it is completely seen. And so, if I do miss something, there's not going to be very many things I miss. I'm sort of doing something like that here, but with maybe just a little less strict. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. There's a percent complete of the map, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure. I just don't care. I just like exploring. That's the thing I feel about this game, is that it's not my favorite Zelda game, but if your favorite thing about Zelda is exploring, this is the game for you. And honestly, it's definitely up there for me. As far as, you know, exploring being important. What the hell? What the hell? That was not doing Cleveland voice at all. delete it. And then, oh, is it Apehome? Apehome? Not as good with the Gen 2s. Huh. Elden Ring's my favorite game. Breath of the Wild is an old favorite game. Having a blast at Bonanza and waiting for Splatoon Raiders. Ooh. Open world, semi-open world games. Ooh, okay. I didn't know about Splatoon Raiders. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'll tell you what though. Jamie talked to me today, and he said, "How much do you care about Donkey Kong spoilers?" And I said, "Well, that depends. Is what you're about to tell me a big reveal? And is it contained only in that game, or is it more of like overall lore?" And he goes, "It's completely within that game, and it's like Anakin is Darth Vader." I'm like, okay, well, it sounds to me like that's not something I would want to be spoiled. He goes, all right, well, just so you know, the villain is basically Frieza. I'm like, what? And he literally calls Donkey Kong filthy monkeys, and I'm like, oh my god, he is Frieza. I said, he said, I'm open to doing a marathon stream of Donkey Kong for New Year's this year. I said, all right, well, you know what? Depends on how long it is, and if we're capable of finishing it within one strict sitting. But yeah, I'd be open to it. Every year on New Year's Eve, we do a marathon stream between like 10 and 15 hours long, where we just start to finish an entire game. Part of our tradition. We also do games that viewers vote on in December overall as a whole. Usually the New Year's game is also voted upon. Is the other person in the stream you want or is there somebody else that doesn't talk? Because there's always seems to be one other person in it at least. If you're talking about the number of people watching, that's just me. I'm watching from my laptop screen, the same one that's streaming to, so that I can keep an eye on the stream and make sure there's no disconnects and stuff. It's easier for me to catch problems if I can see everything going on in the corner of my eye. Frame rate issues and what have you. Lucy, you looking down? What are you doing? Huh? Okay. This little area behind me looks a little bit sus. What about this? And definitely gonna go check that out too. You said yesterday you have work in the morning too, and I was wondering if streaming and YouTube isn't your full-time job. What do you do? Can't get too specific, but let's just put it this way. Okay, so I've been working for this place since 2013. And from 2013 all the way up until when I came back from my honeymoon, which was 2023, the very beginning of 2023, I was working in the finance department of the place that I work. And all I did was go over laws, rules, and regulations as to whether or not a branch of the company could purchase some piece of technology and what hoops they had to jump through in order to procure that stuff. And I was really damn good at it, and I was the supervisor of that unit. And then when I came back from my honeymoon, they were like, "Guess what? You're moving." I was there for like 10 years. And they're like, bye. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so then they threw me into HR. And now all I do is audit people's time cards. Isn't that such a good use of my time? Oh. Hello. Okay. Definitely like a whole ass person right there. Ooh. Okay. Give me that. I'm gonna blow this thing up if I have to. Okay. You wanna play with me? There's gotta be a way. You know what? I know what to do. Just do this. But yeah, I've hated my job ever since. They have screwed me multiple times, they have backstabbed me 3 times, and they have started targeting me just to make my life a living hell. I don't like that you play your Switch in your cubicle during your breaks. Oh, sorry. I mean, I am allowed to do whatever I want during my breaks, yeah, but it looks unprofessional. Alright, well, sorry. It's not something I care about. Alright, well, starting now, you're not allowed to. Why? Because you had your foot on your garbage can. Well, want to get a warning or something? Alright, well, fuck you too. Actually, let me go check these woods over here. Little patch of woods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already checked that out. I'm gonna do down here. I work in a garden center. I do flowers, watering, and fish. Advise and work in the restaurant as a cook. Ooh. And for the dishes, lots of diversity. Wait, so like, hang on. You work in a garden center and in a restaurant? There's a garden center at a restaurant? Are you working at Walmart? I don't understand. A garden center? Wait a minute. The fish from the garden center, is that what people are fed in the restaurant? The restaurant is the garden center? Oh my god. It's in the garden center? Bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have that fresh looking goldfish over there. You try that one up for me? Oh no, Nemo. Talking to the girl who friggin' twists her head 360 degrees. Okay, there's no way in hell I'm falling for this. Yep. No, it's like flower section, fish for keeping in aquariums, animal section, inside and outside plants, a restaurant and living room things. You know, it sounds a little bit, and I know it's not exactly the same, it sounds a little bit like Rainforest Cafe, but everything they have is fake. Except the fish. The fish are real. But those plants are 100% fake. Boy, do I know those fish are real. I watched one just straight up murder the other one in cold blood. And they were the same species. No! This is zebrafish. One just chewed the other one's eye out. They were fighting when we got in, and by the time we were ready to leave, I looked over there, and the fish was laying on the ground with no eye in his socket. Rainforest Cafe is the most obnoxious restaurant you can possibly imagine. It's a bit of a small chain. Very big, high roller kind of place. Like, people only eat there if you got a little money to burn. Because they have animatronic animals making noises. They have a rainforest theme. There's constant noise everywhere, all around you. So if you have a migraine, go ahead, go there so that you can kill yourself. And then they also have, like, volcano-themed desserts and stuff like that. Like, the food is fine, but oh my god, I want to die. The place I work with is a Dutch brand. Okay. I always think of the Netherlands as a very nice place. I imagine things are less fucked up over there than they are in most countries right now. There's a lot of people. Oh no, that's also kind of fucked up. Oh, okay. That's a shame. We all suffering together in big cities. Should have just pushed this down. I want more diamonds. Cue the hoe. I should probably head back, actually. Cue the hoe. Is my thing gonna start working or what? Okay, I was gonna say. Sometimes I look down and I'm like, why is my, like, ticker not working at the bottom of the screen anymore? Ooh, oh, I like that. Fun fact, you know, whether you like the cities or not, they're the ones usually paying for all the infrastructure and all the maintenance of the smaller places through taxes and stuff. Like, as it turns out, pollution in big cities, per person of course, not overall, that would be stupid, but per person, there's more pollution in the small towns and villages than there is in a city, because the cities are much more regulated and they usually have like public transit and stuff like that. Whenever something goes wrong in towns, like, let's say, tornado or something like that, who's footing the bill? Definitely the city. Don't get me wrong, I have no dog in that fight at all. I don't care whether I live in a city or in a small town. It does not matter to me. Just move the hell away. We don't really have natural disasters over here. Ooh. No earthquakes? Tornadoes? Hurricanes? I mean, surely you get a meteor from outer space every once in a while. Oh, what about sinkholes? Gotta get those. In New York, we don't get a whole lot of any of that either. We occasionally get a very brief tornado, and those are terrifying. And then in New York City, they occasionally get hurricanes, and those are absolutely destructive. But they're fairly rare, and other than that, like, I don't live down there, so it's not a huge deal. But that's pretty much it, and that's kind of why I don't want to venture inland, because that's where they have all the tornadoes and horrible stuff. Nothing scares me straight faster than a tornado coming. The disrespect. Bro, where's your head? Like, no, seriously, where's your head? Sinkhole. You know what? You should do go on a steep slope and jump and then press the shield button. That sinkhole is a mistake. Yeah, I mean, I have done shield surfing, if that's what you're wondering. I've done that many times. It's not really an issue. I just don't find much use in it. It's cool, don't get me wrong. Did I have to clear it? Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, it's cool. But it just breaks your shield unless it's snow. Yeah, that's kind of the reason I don't do it that much, is because my shield tends to break faster. Though, that's not to say I have a shortage of good shields. Generally, my shields don't break for a very, very long time. So maybe I should start doing it more. Like, I don't have that... This is all the room I have for shield storage. All of it. And they almost never break. And there's never a time where I'm, like, out of shields. Hello? Good eye. I knew there'd be something here. Sus. Here. Alright, let's check out these little bunches of trees. Actually, you know what? I want to go over here. Unless I've already been there. I feel like I might have already been there, but let's go check it out anyway. This looks suspicious as all hell. This is how I go apple picking in the fall. I just jump around like a freaking dumbass. Also, one of the fun facts is it's illegal to eat oranges in California. That is not what that said. Come on. Non-dairy creamer is flammable. Oh, that's funny. You lied to me. Jefferson invented the dumb way. Oh, okay. That's not it either. It must have been a while back. It must have been a good while back. There's so many apples here. I'm half tempted to just demolish this whole forest. Freaking mocking me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check out this pink thing first, though. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. I think I have one of those already. Yes, I do, but I would very much like another one. Get this crap out of here. What is going on up there? Oh, it's a crow. Why are there so many damn crows? Hello. That'd be pretty dumb if there was nothing here. I'm gonna check that out over there. It just looks a little bit sus. Then we get these 3 patches of woods. I already did that one. I'm gonna double check this one and then head down to this one. But first, I'm gonna turn around. I checked, it's illegal to eat oranges while bathing in California. That I believe. There's a lot of obscure, weird laws in the U.S. That's not even, like, the most famous one. There was some, I think it's in Florida or something like that, where it's, like, illegal to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket on the day. Nope. Not doing that. Nope. There's nothing here. What? What kind of laws you making over there? America for the nation of freedom? Listen, that's one of the more famous ones. There's definitely a lot of obscure ones. When you get 50 states together, and then they have one federal government, you get 50 different sets of laws, 51 different sets of laws. And then even within the towns and municipalities and cities, they have their own laws. Like, it's It's a great business. Generally, you don't have to worry too much about it, but like, you know, those little obscure ones that you probably won't get in trouble for it. It's usually for one very specific reason. Some jackass probably like lured an elephant off the off the designated route during a parade or something. Trampled 12 people. How is that freedom? Can't just have my ice cream in my back pocket and eat oranges while bathing? No, you're not allowed. Yeah. It's the fried chicken steak. Take another look around here. Took a little bit of water here for like no reason. I'm free tomorrow, so I can stay up as late as I want. Oh, that's awesome, dude. What's on my parents' mind? Oh. Dude, you don't even know the struggles of when I was a kid, if I wanted to play video games when it was bedtime, you know, I had to play Game Boy. And that shit did not have a backlight. So imagine like looking at the back of this and trying to make out an image when the lights are out. And you're like, I think that's a Pikachu. And that is how I learned what their cries are. Not being able to see my game. One of the what happened was like for the original Game Boy and the original Game Boy Color, there was no backlight, and even the Game Boy Advance didn't have a backlight. And what you would have to do is you'd have to buy a separate worm light, and you would plug it into the port that's normally used for the link cable, so you could play with other people on their Game Boys. You plug it into that, and it would draw power from that, and it would be like a little wire that was twisted around like a phone cord, and at the top was what looked like to be like a street lamp, and it was like ovular shaped, kind of like egg shaped, and it would shine a light straight down on your system. Now it would leave a horrible glare, but at least you could see what you were doing. And what we'd do is you'd play like this onto your covers and watch, see mom's coming or not. You look underneath the door, the slit under the doorway, and see if you see any shadows of feet or hear anyone coming. And you don't. And as soon as you do, you unplug the worm light and shove it between the bed and the wall, so that you pretend to go to sleep. And then it's like, oh. And then they open the door and they see you like, oh, he's so sweet when he's sleeping. And they shut the door. Yeah, fuck you, mom. You take out the Game Boy and you just plug it back in. And he's like, and then she opens the door and like, yeah, I'm not stupid. Oh, give me the Game Boy. Oh. It was so much worse back then. So much worse. And then I finally got a Nintendo DS, which was the first mainline Nintendo system that came standard with a light inside it. It was backlit, and it looked amazing. But as soon as I pulled that thing out, it was like, oh, Glow City all over my room. I'm like, oh, I gotta be careful here. If she sees the light under the door, I'm screwed. My brother, he was in the bedroom right next door. Like there was a wall separating our bedrooms, and the wall was the back of my two closets. I had two closets in my room. All I had to do was open one and put my hand on the back wall and knock on it. He can hear it through the wall. And we had a code. Oh, I'll reset. Be back soon. All right, I see you around, man. Oh no, my system, it's broken. Oh dear. want to check that out, but may as well do this one first. That's good again? Alright, cool. So yeah, we'd knock on the wall, and like I'd use that as like a signal. Alright, good. I'd use that as a signal, and like I'd knock on the wall. The signal was I'll knock 5 times at a constant, slow, like rate, tempo, and I'd just be like, and that would be the signal to turn on your DS. And then what we would do is we would go into the original DS had what was called PictoChat, and you could chat with anybody who also had a DS and was within range, and that was like something like I think 18 meters or something like that. It was a decent range, but it was no chat room. Like it was not a replacement for the internet whatsoever. You could draw in it and type it and stuff, and so one of the things we do is we go in there and we talk and joke around a little bit, and then it'd be like, oh, you want to play GoldenEye or Rogue Agent? Dragon, it was 007 Rogue Agent. It was a DS game that I had. Where it had the download play where both of us didn't need to have a copy of the game to be able to play multiplayer. And I go, okay, I'm going to open the game and, start the upload. And he'd download it, right? And we'd just play that, but we could only play one stage, and it would wear out its welcome pretty quick. And then, one day, I decided, I was being, fuck him, I'm gonna be a dick. And, I said, I went up to the door. Well, ruining a whole avoid bomb operation with those DSs, yes. I had one too, I'm not that young. Yeah, I'm not talking about, the DS, I know you were probably, like, old enough, but, keep in mind, the DS came out in 2005, okay? And I had mine since day one. I don't think you were born yet. I'm just joking. I don't know if you were born yet. But, anyway, so, this is the original DS, not the 3DS. And so we're playing, we play that game, and one day, I knock on the wall. I go, and I wait and I don't turn on my DS. This time I don't go into PictoChat, I don't boot up Rogue Agent. I just wait. And my little brother, sometimes we're such dicks to each other. He goes out into the hallway. Now keep in mind, his bedroom is right here, my bedroom is right here, and guess whose bedroom is right here? My parents. They hear everything. They are light sleepers. So, I hear him go, David! David! How you getting on? And I'm just pretending to be asleep. David! He knocks on my door. David, are you getting on? All of a sudden, my parents wake up. What are you doing out of your room? It was David. He was doing the. He was supposed to get on the DS. He did the knock. Go to bed right now. Give me your DS. I was. Yeah, and give him a spank or whatever they did. He's supposed to be. David is asleep. He's not. He's supposed to be. They open the door. Oh man, I love sleeping. I wish I could wake up just so I could go back to sleep again. And look, he's asleep. No, he's not. He was, get punished for like a whole day. He never let me forget that. Lost mine at Tennis Park. Also, I think I had a 3DS. Yeah, you probably did. Very similar system, but, yeah, that is evil. The original DS had that chat room, which was totally different than the 3DS, and it just made things a little more easy to play through a freaking wall, so we could communicate with each other what we wanted to do. Oh, there was a lot of crows over here. I don't understand it. I almost accidentally killed my brother on 2 separate occasions. Yeah. So, both times, I was young. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. I did not know that it would kill him. But, like... Okay, so he had to have been... He had to have been, let's say... I want to say, like, 2. He had to have been, like, 2. And that would make me... 6. And we were in the laundry room, and I go, Jacob, get in the dryer. It's a fun little ride. And he's like, the dryer? Yeah, get in the dryer. It'll spin around. It'll be a fun ride. My mother found out. She's like, oh my god. She just like pulls him out of the room. Like, oh my god, don't you ever tell him to do that again. Like, why not? But yeah. Chickalo. And then the second time I held a pillow over his face, and I didn't know that that was a way you could cause people to suffocate, because I was like, oh, it's cloth. You could breathe through that. No big deal. So he had done something, and I was trying to get him to confess to something, and I just kept pushing it over his face. And he pretended, and at some point he was starting to look like he was feeling faint. And I thought he was faking it and like pretending like he was sleepy, because it was really early in the morning. And I was like, oh yeah, right, you've fallen asleep. I pushed it back on his face, like, yeah, no sympathy. And then later, when this comes out, and my parents are like, you could have killed him. And I go, I could have? And they go, yeah. I go, oh, well shit. And so we were sitting on the back hill behind my parents' house, and we were just sitting next to each other, like, it was like, I'll never forget, it was the most awkward silence between the two of us. I go, so, sorry I almost killed you. He's like, it's alright. Like, yeah, that was not my intent. I mean, I wanted to torture your ass and beat your ass up, but I didn't want to kill you. Yeah, it happens. You know, it's a Tuesday. That was the only 2 times I almost killed him, but I've had my hands on his throat more than once. Not to kill him, but I was pissed off. It would always be something serious, like he'd be screaming or talking or whatever, and I'd be like, bro, I think there's someone in the house. Can you please shut up? It would always be something like that, where I immediately need him to shut up. How is this not getting reported or flagged for abusive or child abuse content? Well, I believe these are stories about when we were children. I am no longer a child. He is no longer a child. It happened 100 years ago. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter anymore. Wait. What did you... Okay. YouTube listening in the wrong moments. You know that that ID restriction, I wonder if it's going to affect you, but they have age verification starting tomorrow. Hope it doesn't affect you. There goes my whole audience. They're all 12. Yes, I can't watch some things. Oh no. When's your birthday? You're gonna be a full-grown adult soon. It's gonna get worse. Oof. 24th July. Oh no. Why couldn't you have just said tomorrow? I hear a Korok Faintly. I faintly hear a Korok. Probably up there. Oh, come on. Okay, if you're gonna randomize your movements, can you at least go slower? Ugh. What? Come on. Okay, this one's pretty predictable. I can't really judge how far away it is that well. Okay, that one sailed right through its propeller. See you in a year, bro. Trust I'll come back. Haha. Oh, man. You know you can get VPNs now, right? Just saying. I don't know how they're gonna regulate if you've not logged into an account or something. I'm not really sure what that'll be about. Although their content moderation is not really that strong for live streams. Who knows? No, Skeleton Senpai. Namate. There's not that many shrines around here, is there? Let me check this side of the mountain. And, I've already checked that lake pretty thoroughly. Take this. And I'll put you over here. I'll just teleport up there, why not? Yo, what's going on, Kololo? Oh. How you doing? How you doing? Alright, do I want to go... Yeah, I'm gonna go north. Nice. Kololo. Pink. Oh yeah, this is where I found it. Okay. I gotta remember that this is where I found those creepy, like the bloopies. 'Cause I'm sure it's gonna happen again. This was no accident. It was not near the only cherry blossom in this whole freaking game for no reason. fact, YouTube has a button with stats for nerds. Yes, and I use it regularly to see how many frames YouTube has dropped. You know, when I have disconnects or skips in footage, it could either be my fault or it could be YouTube's fault. And on my console on OBS, it'll show me how much of it is my fault, and if I look at stats for nerds, it'll tell me how much of it is YouTube's fault. It's usually my fault, spoiler alert. Let's head down to the yellow Kolulu. Oh, nifty. Why don't I trust it? I don't trust it worth a damn. I'm gonna stop it. We are indeed exploring. By the time I'm done with this mountainous region will be pretty much done. I should check this little spot out here too. And I should check out here in the woods area, because I know I looked a little bit around there, but at the time I was in pursuit of something. So I should double check those woods there. But I checked this lake here like crazy. I think I should be alright there. Hate the rain. This new guy in stream. Yes. I don't believe I've seen him. I really need to replenish my food supplies. Alright, stop. Skip it. Okay, you can fall in the water, that's fine. Drown. Good stuff. Hate the rain. Frickin' hate the rain. Cheating the system. And that's what we call a loophole. Just cancel your climbing and you get all your stamina back. No, don't you drown. You drown! Yeah, it makes it easier for me to get back to what I was doing, because if I drown, I'll just respawn at the last place I was standing. Yeah, I get it. There's a treasure chest nearby. Or a mile away, whichever you prefer. Did I mention how much I hate frickin' rain? Because this is way too steep for me to run on. Okay, now go back. Stay right there. Only replenish first. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's too tall. It's too tall. Okay, no, don't. Don't you dare. Okay. It's just too steep. I gotta wait for it to stop raining. And then she just takes your monthly allowance. Like, no, I know I die, but I don't take 500 of my pocket money. Yeah, I could do that, but I don't really want to waste it, especially because it's about to stop raining. Because you can see the weather. I'll just hunker down right about here. Hey, 4-piece chicken McNugget? What a name! How you doing? How you doing? And autopsy. How you doing? Is that Psy? I think that's Psy. Okay. Part of my hand is asleep. 4-piece chicken McNugget. You know you cost like $3 now. Are you playing Zelda? I like Zelda. Yes, I am playing Zelda. How did you guess? Hey, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Can I take one of your McNuggets? I'm hungry. Okay, I did not realize that I'd be heading straight for the shrine. If I had known that, I would have just teleported down, but that's fine. That looks like a really wide open area. I'm guessing Alima will be down there. I have been down here a little bit, but I should over yonder so I can see more of the cliff face. Everybody ready for age verification? So glad I don't live in your friggin' generation. Oh my god. I thought my generation was horrible. Oh my god. We got the wild west of the internet. Hello? Oh, let's see here. Okay. Actually, I want to turn around a little bit. I don't need to go in this deep. I did do that one. Yeah, I did. Now I'm sad and hungry. Honey, you know what a topographic map is? Topographic map? It's how they decided to map out this Zelda game, and it's probably the smartest way to do it. So, each one of these lines, you'll see, represents a certain amount of elevation. I don't know what the increment is, because they didn't exactly give me the key, but it could mean 10 feet, it could mean 20 feet, it could mean 100 feet. But the point is that as you see these circles inside other circles, you'll see that, like, this shape would be, like, 10 feet above this shape. So that's how you see elevation. And they also use that for tracking the source of earthquakes. And I did that quite a bit in Earth Science, and that was really fun. Takes your fries away. I don't think he has fries. I think he just has the 4-piece. There's no nugget emoji. Nah, it's his cousin. You're right. You're right. My bad. Oh, I love these thick, throbbing trees. Maybe YouTube should have age verification now that I'm thinking about it. These trees will definitely damage children's development. Well, nothing in any of these big old trees. Sure, I glance over the ground level too. I think that's just about enough. And then I'm gonna check that area there. That must be where I saw the horse thing. I should probably check along that route too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Nothing quite like exploring on foot. I tried using the horse a bit, but it just goes too fast and I tend to miss things with my eyes. If I had a horse right now, I'd just be galloping to my next point, though. Hey. What do you think this is? Ghost of Tsushima? Following your ass. This is a very odd piece of land. Why would it be here? You're sus. Incredibly sus. Oh, the emojis. Don't worry, don't listen to Nightbot. I got his settings are still a little bit, his settings are all defaulted because I never had to have him mod, but he does have mod capabilities, and if you type a lot of the same thing over and over again, he's going to assume you're spamming. I could adjust those settings, but I haven't really had the need to until now. He nailed someone for writing like 3 words in caps too last Friday, and I wasn't a big fan of that either. So basically, the emojis are Drumstick. Hand doing this. Drooling. Drumstick. Wait a minute. No, okay. It's not. I was making art, but YouTube had to change the emojis from WhatsApp's. I was gonna say, are you doing chicken wing, hot dog and bologna? Chicken and macaroni, chili and bajones. We already got a picture of him. Chicken, macaroni, chicken and macaroni. Okay, yeah. That's where I want to go. Alright, I'll get to you soon. No, it's like taking one of the 4-piece chicken McNuggets. Yeah. I just thought maybe you were also throwing in a reference in there too. So if you give YouTube your ID, you know, to let them know you're not underage, they can hold on to that ID for 2 years. Isn't that nice of them? Just absolutely over friggin' harvesting your data. Just in case, you know, it's so courteous of them because, you know, like if they get hacked, because Lord knows they could, easily. And all that data just becomes available. Now your identity could be stolen through no fault of your own. I mean, 1 in every 2 people, or maybe it's 1 in every 1 now, in America had their social security numbers leaked. So, I mean, all they need now is your license, and they could just take out loan after loan after loan. Such a comforting thought. Thank God that the ID system doesn't apply to America yet. And make no mistake, YouTube's not doing this because they want to. They're doing it because the UK is making them. Or the EU, I forget which. Sucks because they usually get everything right. Just waiting for the moment that number of games turns to 3482. It probably won't. It'll probably jump up at least 2 or more. I usually update my inventory, like through my Google Sheets document, whenever I buy new games, whenever I get a chance to add them to the inventory. Because it takes more than a second to actually add them, so I usually hold off on it, but like it's not going to be like 1 game, because up until recently, it was 3838. If you look back a couple streams, it was 3838, now it's up to that. Let's do the south end right here. This would be a good system to use right now. Let's do that. We'll go for yellow, and then we'll go for pink, and then we'll go up above the path. That way it's easier for me to look around. Actually, I'm getting paid this week, so, I mean, Lord knows, I might buy a bunch of games tomorrow, who knows. I like to go to the brick and mortar stores, though, first, and give them first dibs at my wallet. Hello? Really? Just a hole in a stump. Really? No, I don't buy that for a second. Really? Alright. Okay. Weird ass freaking game. Damn, I thought I found a way to cheat your leaderboard system. I mean, it's not even my system, it's YouTube's system, and it's based on who posts the most. And you kinda can't cheat it if you're already number one. We actually, normally it caps at 70 XP for chat data. Somehow I have 150 XP. Thought leaving and joining might refresh it. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I'll tell you what, though. On my other channel, we have a much more in-depth ranking system that's based on our own thing that we designed. And since we called that channel absolute garbage and trash, we thought it'd be fun if you, when you first join, your rank is diamond. And then if you gain like 5 hours of watch time, you become platinum. And then if you go on from there, you become gold. And then you go become silver. And then bronze. Then copper. And you just slowly descend into madness before you become plastic, garbage, pure trash. And then once you hit like 100 hours, you become a true who watches this fan. And then there's like end game material after that. Like if you get like 150 hours or something like that, people started discovering that there's secret ranks after that, and there's one called like the Super Owl God, Super Owl Blue, stuff like that. And then we have like currency you can spend from our in-stream store. And actually, you can get free stuff, like in real life. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. You can make us play in weird ways. People used to love stacking those purchases on top of each other. That's the one thing that is really unique about that channel that I don't see anywhere else. There's like over 50 things you can spend your in-stream currency feathers on, or currency on, we call them feathers. And there's just such a wide variety of prices too. Like you can spend it on really, really cheap stuff that doesn't get you a whole lot, or you could spend it on, hoard your points up and then get something really cool for an extremely expensive price. And we do see channels every now and then doing that, but it's always like you can only get like 2 items and they're really expensive. So we wanted a ton of ways you could earn the points, but also a ton of ways you could spend them. So I wanted it to be fun to earn them and spend them. We're going to do the north part of the path now. You're still waiting for Breath of the Wild, but gravity switches. That ain't me, bro. That's that other guy. He said he was interested. That's translucent Ganon, the man who kept that poppin'. That was weird. The man tried to give me a seizure by giving me weird words to pronounce. I have a question, but I'm not sure if you've seen it already. Then play it safe, unless you see evidence that I have. Let's go down the curve here. Right, like, no, not like that. Yeah, like this. believe people actually looked at Pokemon like Sword, Shield, and Scarlet and Violet and said, "These trees look better than Breath of the Wild." Someone needs to get their eyes checked. You need to play a little game and put trees from Pokemon Sword and Shield up against trees that you could find in Ocarina of Time from 25 years prior. And we'll play the game of, is it Ocarina of Time or Pokemon? And it doesn't matter who wins the game, we all lose. Well, I'd watch a stream with a guess of the game by the tree. I would, in full transparency, I would only do it just to clown on the graphics in the most recent Pokemon installments. Like, they barely put any effort into those games. I think somebody did with grass. I believe it. There's not at least one more in here. I'm probably missing it, but I'll definitely be back at some point. Probably trip over it. Alright, let's head over. I want to take this path here, which I never did. Can I see your Hyrule Compendium for a second? Yes! I would love to show you. Whoops. Actually, let's just look at it this way. I am very far along. I've been very diligent. Yee. You were there yesterday? What am I doing? Blood Moon's coming up. Every time that little piano key plays, I keep thinking of, like, Courage the Cowardly Lion, like, where they go. Courage has a plan. Oh, hello there. Friggin' appear right the frick out of nowhere. My thing I wasn't sure about is answered without spoiling anything. That was a smart solution. You have no idea why I wanted to see your Hyrule Compendium. Nope, not at all. I was actually gonna say you should probably look at something like in my records or something like that, but I didn't want to. I wanted you to figure it out. Blood Moon indeed. It's only occasionally annoying. Usually it's inconsequential, though. Hello? That is a white horse. scared the shit out of you. Don't worry about me, boy. Faster. Well. Probably have to get some more stamina. Didn't I already check that? Maybe I don't think I did. Let's go up. Pink. Make a picture of it. Why would I do that? I already have a horse. Like, I already have, like, horses in my compendium. Unless, hang on. Hang on. You're right. I think you're right. Hold up. No, this one I had to, find the royal family's white horse. Yeah, no, it's a little different. It's not just a horse. I mean, it literally is. Oh, wait a minute. It actually exists right next to the flashback. Huh. Well, I mean, I wonder if they'll accept a photo. It might be gone. Let's try over here. Oh, it's not picking it up. I'll just take the bet. That's fine. Let's head up north here. I want to check this water out. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Enters without sending. Yeah. Sucks. I only get 300 characters anyway, so most of the time you won't notice. Okay. By the way, they should implement this detector feature into, like, Pokemon and games like that, because it would make my life so freaking easy. I could hear that in their voices. See you. No regular arrows again, huh? Ain't no freaking way that that is not a Titan. I am colored differently than everything around me. I am blending in. Just gonna put this on just in case. Probably get a weapon out too. Let's make it... use one of these weaker ones for now. Yeah, that should be fine. This innocent freaking rock. Really? You're kidding. It's an actual rock. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Fix that, Thomas. Yeah, no joke. That looks sus. What is that over there? Whatever it is, I haven't looked into it yet, apparently. So delete that. I would hope I've already seen him. Oh, he's up there. By the way, the thing was dragons. I was wondering if you had seen them, but yeah, I saw 3 pictures of all 3 of them. Yep.
Oh? Oh.
Man. Yeah, I think the dragons are really cool. That is your most obvious one yet. I mean, I know you wanted an arrow, but do you take Visa? Does it have to be bees? I see them over there, too. I'm guessing any 2 rings then, because that would be weird. An awful lot of them over here. Pull that off. 2 rings? They're definitely positioning them in a challenging way. Oh yeah, used to crabs. Oh wow. Yeah, this is an interesting challenge. I feel like some of them I can almost just do it. But it'd probably take me cheesing it. Oh, that's the best shot yet. That'll be it right there. Too bad I don't have one of those first-person arrows right now. Can't see shit. Let's try over here. Oh, that's really far. I might need like a sniper arrow. Maybe not. There we go. Ooh, it comes with a nipple. And it makes you happy. He takes Mastercast, not Visa. The reference I was trying to make is I don't have regular arrows. You take ice or electric? I have like almost capped out on those. Because I've not been using them. And I can never have enough regular arrows for some reason. The new MasterCard. Shingles. Oh, one of these. Okay. I like this. Give me some Batman Arkham City flashbacks, though. That works. Okay, I see. You coming? Oh, I see. Well, that was simple. Oh wait, hang on. Forgot. Gotta reset this. Try to hide from me, will you? I'm gonna laugh. It's just built into the side of the cliff face. Okay, well I'm taking this. I have too many of those. Oh, I wish you would have told me that was gonna happen. Hey, what's going on, Joel? Won't be streaming much longer, though. I think you needed to be on that. Oh, you think? I'm feeling great. How are you feeling, Joel? Getting a lot of exploring out of the way. Really digging it. All good. Hope you're enjoying. Well, I get to do the one thing I like to do. Well, one of the most important things I like to do in Zelda games, and it's explore. Give me the emblem. Your son? Oh, how old is he? Hello, Mavin. Gotta watch my language. I'm gonna have to get you some ID verification through YouTube. Alright. That was cool. Glad I checked. There's a lot here that I have not gone through. Like, what's with the Scablands? There's, like, nothing there. Wish-a-Wobbuffet, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, there's gotta be something there. Oh, there's definitely something here. I'm gonna check this little area up here, too. Let me, remove this real quick. There we go. No, good. Okay. Haha. Based on the previous streams, probably need to tone down our language. Oh. Me. I remember we were in middle school, and some of my classmates were walking down the stairs, and someone said the F word, and they were like, "Watch your fucking language!" The top of their lungs. Half the school heard them. Oh, hello there. I'm not here. Shut up. I'm not here. I'm not here. You don't see anything. Shut up. Really?
Yep.
Okay. Must have accidentally unequipped it. my supplies very soon. Time out. Time in. Beeping noise? No, but they hear a constant high-pitched beeping noise. Is that a reference to something? I wasn't sure if you were talking about the audio. Quick question. Have you tried dodging, like hopping to the side and back while locked on? Yes, many times, and it works sometimes. Other times I just don't care. Bro, keep firing those. I need those. Yep, keep firing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, that's cool. Also, Flurry Rush? Yeah, I do those occasionally. Mostly on, Lionels. I tend to do those on Lionels. Because I can really easily predict Lionel movements. Ironic that I'm not as good at doing against Moblins, mostly because I just go in not caring what happens. But the Lionels I have to keep my head on straight. Like, I can't be slouching against those guys. They do way too much damage and move way too quick. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. I beat my first 2 Lionels when I only had like 5 hearts. Silly me, thought that would be the last I'd see of them in that area, but no, they respawn. Alright, let's head up here. Yeah, I think I should head up there. Point of view, Link pulls up to your camp, kills your family, farms you for some arrows, and blasts you with an ice arrow as a bullseye. Yep, that's normal life. Normal life for a Bokoblin. How do you manage to not get spoiled for so long? You avoid like the plague. Avoid, avoid, avoid. You see like a terminal montage video? See like a terminal montage video of like Breath of the Wild? You don't watch it. Believe me, there were moments where I wanted to see stuff, but the only thing I managed to spoil is that Zelda's got a fine ass, and that is all I managed to find out ahead of time.
Ooh.
Oh, this is the... Oh, never mind, actually. Thought I was going this way, I'm not. I've been up and down that area pretty good. Yeah, all I see around is those pictures of Zelda on all fours, searching for something through the grass. And you just, like, you see her derriere shoved right into the camera. And there's me who accidentally spoils small stuff. I try not to. You're trying. You're trying. Dang little bastard. You did spoil some very tiny stuff. I just can't remember what they were. Oh, yeah, about the white horse. I wish you hadn't told me to do that, but I wasn't going to bring it up. I like to let, like, it's okay if I make mistakes. It's okay, like, if I do something that might inconvenience me later, because part of having fun is figuring out when I made the mistake and then going back and fixing it. It's, you know, ignorance is part of the game, too. Having a nice, fresh experience without any help. But it was pretty minor. I let it slide. It's alright, it's cool, man. I know your heart's in the right place. What do you got? What do you got? I'll use this one. The Divine Beast map was just a whole gimmick you missed. Not really. I didn't miss that at all. I knew exactly where they were. They tell you... Oh, are you talking about... Oh, when I was doing the elephant. You were the one who told me that. You know, it was a bit of a spoiler. Probably your biggest spoiler, but I'm going to let that one slide too. Because I was slowly not figuring it out. You didn't really so much spoil it as you just sort of walked me in the right direction. Because I was on that shit for like 3.5 hours. I'm going to let that slide. That's fine. After that, I never forgot to look at the map. If I had just paid attention to what they were telling me, I probably would have picked up on it. Can I tell you a tip? Really spoiler. If it's like combat or something like that, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I still haven't even gotten to the destination yet. I'm already finding stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Shield surfing. And that's why I don't do it. Yeah. Look how fast I'm going. Huh. This isn't sus at all. Why is there nobody here? Very strange. So fast and Max. Be hello yellows. That shield. Let's see, where am I? Could just do a thing. Did they let me do this? No, of course not. There's no scraps. Usually there's a way up here, I just can't remember. Oh, usually, like, I try to land on it from above. That's too far away, though. really try to lock me out of this? Yeah, I think it should lock me out of this, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I forgot I could just do this. Rusty Claymore, is that what we're calling it now? Sweet. Alright, we got rid of that. Let's just head over here. I'm gonna go... It's actually quicker if I do this way. Yeah, it's combat related. Yeah, you can give me... Yeah, that's fine. With a horse, you did already got the quest, and I would have ked you right there, though. Yeah, I did already get the quest. I don't know if it'll accept, like, a photo. And it says white horse, like as if it's different. Like, I never would have known to take a picture of it. I would have just decided... I would have tried to tame it first, and then bring it back, because it makes no indication that you can just take a photo. So, I would have made probably a bunch of erroneous judgment calls first before I figured it out. And that's part of the experience. Alright, let's, I'm gonna... Wait, is that this... Oh, that's not the same as up here. But I think I might have seen that one too, so I'm gonna head south instead. Let me get my horse. Like, I've taken pictures of both a giant horse and regular horses, and they didn't make no distinction between solid colored horses and not. So I was like, why would I take a picture of that?
Hmm?
The best weapons to use against Tonkus are the rock weapons, like sledgehammers, stone crushers, like the ones you have now. And the weapons deal extra damage to Talos' weak point. Are you talking about the... Hang on.
Oh.
I think I know what you're talking about. Let me just double check. Oh, yeah, I think you might have mentioned that in a previous stream, and I did say, please don't tell me that. I just like figuring stuff out myself. But yes, I am already aware of that. I don't know if it was you who told me that or not, but yes, I am aware I can do that. But no, I'd rather not, because I like to get a lot of hits in. It's fun. Oreo, giant stone enemies. Yes, Oreo, because he's black and white. You better behave. Right, which way are we going? We're gonna go south. Man, he wasn't kidding. Your friggin' turn radius sucks ass. Wait, can I go around this way? I might have to go up and around. No, it's fine. It's alright. I'll just take the path. What major cities have you been to? You mean in real life or on here? Because this is everything. shooting star. Stop it. You are 100% not lost. Guaranteed. Guaranteed not lost. I 100% guarantee it. Let's get this one out, I think. This will be good.
Ma?
Knew it. Knew it. Called it. We'll see. Haven't seen one in a while. Felt like fighting it. Get this crap out of here. Got it. I just saw her walking around going, I'm lost. I'm like, no NPC acts like that. No, stop. I have something, but I'm not sure you know, so I'm just gonna hold on to this one. It's nothing major, but I have a feeling you want to find out. Yeah, generally, that's kind of how I like to play my games, is figuring everything out on my own. Like, if I had already been through the game once, that'd be one thing, I guess. But this is my absolute first time. Out of here. Alright. Have it your way. I mean, what would you do if somebody came in here and spoiled everything and left? Oh, I'd be pretty pissed. They'd get banned immediately. Not much I can do about it, though. Probably wouldn't stream this anymore. How about that? Probably stream other games instead. Took me a long time to come around to playing games like where I don't want people backseat gaming. It took me a really long time. Like most games I own, I didn't want to stream in front of people. And then I slowly kind of figured out ways to avoid it and ways to communicate to people what I do and don't want to talk about. And it's worked out for the most part. I like it when people walk in and scream, Dumbledore dies in the end, and then they leave. Yeah, it is the risk of streaming. This is a butt crack of a mountain. What? Dumbledore dies? Nah. Wait. Hold up. Stop. Skip. Good. Turn your head again. Turn your head again. A little bit more. A little bit more. Shit. I genuinely didn't know that. Like, seriously? That's kind of a meme, is that people tend to scream that just because it's like it's a big spoiler about something Harry Potter related, but it's like from like 20 years ago. I mean, if that's true, I'm sorry. I imagine you don't care though, since you probably didn't follow it. Because I don't care about Harry Potter, so. Okay. Jerk. No, I don't care, to be honest. There's like a couple of streams where Jamie just like makes fun of me and he goes, Dumbledore dies at the end, David. What is this butt crack of an area? Pikachu gets chosen by Ash. Now you're spoiling episode 1 stuff? Come on. Oh, thought I saw something up here. I'm excited for the Elden Ring and Zelda movies. Oh, yeah. I'm a little worried about what they can screw up. Zelda doesn't exactly translate easily to the big screen, so... But I think Hollywood has learned their lesson since the original Super Mario movie. It's me, Whalemer. Some live-action Jack Black screw up. I have faith that it won't be bad, but please God don't put Jack Black in it. Please God don't put Jack Black in it. They will find some way to shove Jack Black into every orifice of Hollywood. Oh my God, I can see it now. Actually, I'd kind of be okay with this now that I think about it. Bro, this would be like a meta joke on the fact that Jack Black is in everything, but I can just imagine Jack Black playing Tingle. Oh my freaking God, it'd be so funny. Only if they don't take it seriously, though. If they put Jack Black in as Tingle, oh my God, I'll lose it. Yes, Tingle. Oh, it'd be like overweight, wearing like a full body green screen outfit. Oh my God. You can see every fold in his fat. He looks extremely unamused all the time. Like, yeah, what do you want? You want a map? Alright, 6,000 rubies. Either pay up or get out. Can I see the map for a sec? Yeah, sure. Yuli? Boop. I still have to get that. Now that I have enough hearts, I might be able to do that. Actually, might be able to pull that off. I should probably try that Naked Island challenge again.
The root's protection is now ready to roll.
I found that really early on, and I could not do it for the life of me, but I have taken on many giants since then. I think I can do it now. Hell, I took one giant in pitch black darkness. It was not hard. Yeah, I do the Naked Island event thing, yeah. I found it really early on, but I had not even close, like, not even half the amount of hearts I have right now. It was really early. It was like the only trial that I had found that I could not do. You did even ride early on? I don't know what even ride is, but I mean, assuming that it's really hard, I assume that I probably didn't. Oh, Eventide. No, I found it early on. I didn't finish it. No, really, really early on. Like what I did was, from the very beginning of the game, I came into the cave. I explored the entire, and I mean entire area of the Great Plain. And then when they let me out, I came down between the two mountains. I'm losing my place here. Came between the two mountains here. I found a ton of shrines here and there. I did a lot of exploring, and eventually found Kakariko Village. And then, when I was done with that, very shortly thereafter, I came back down and followed the other path and found Hateno Village for part of a quest. And I did a bunch of story stuff, and then they had me go down to the beach to do some quests, and I started exploring down here. And I found this shrine, and then I was like, hey, there's a frickin' boat. Let me paddle out over here. And I did, and then they were like, hey, this is a trial. I'm like, oh, cool. And then they kicked my ass like 7 times in a row. I'm like, guess I'll come back later. Where are we at? Where am I? There we go. Lake Illuminati. I should probably check this little beach here. Just to be safe. Whoops. So used to regular Zelda controls, they changed the button format around a little bit. Since, like, all the other Zelda games. That's why sometimes you'll see me, like, drop a bomb instead of throwing it. When I meant to throw it, or meant to explode it, or whatever. Relax. It's cool. So it's cool to test yourself after you're used to being overpowered, right? You never know where these damn Koroks hide. I know, right? It's very unique, but probably more relevant if you find it later because they strip you of all your stuff. Yeah, I know, I know. That was really cool. I kind of liked that idea, so I was very motivated to actually do it. And I did figure out a few tricks here and there, but really, for the most part, I just spent most of the time standing there getting my ass pounded in by a friggin' an Octorok, like, from every single direction. I swear to God, it was like a terminal montage video. It was like, psh, 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 psh. It was like, Jesus Christ, stop! It's not funny anymore. Then I got to the top of the mountain, and I started trying to kill the giant. But I was going to try to cheese it by throwing bombs from the top of the mountain and bothering him. And I did a decent chunk of damage to him by doing that, but eventually he came up the mountain pissed off. And I was like, oh, well, I got to jump off the mountain now. And eventually he heals himself, so I was like, oh, well, can't do that. I know the exact Octorok you're talking about. Oh, no, it was not just one specific Octorok. No, no. Very early, very close to the spawn point of the dungeon, there's like 8 Octoroks around the area, and no matter where you are, at least one of them can see you. More often than not, 2 of them can see you, and they're in opposite directions. You walk through the woods, you're getting pelted by 6 different Octoroks all at once. Huh. What's that? There's one. I see a rock. With a rock on it. I want that. Gimme, 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 gimme. Trial of the Octopus. You still didn't fix the title thing. I know, I haven't had time. Eh. I haven't had time, my friend. These guys are way more accurate than they used to be. Like, they account... I love this, that they actually account for your current momentum, so they will shoot where you're going to be. It's both annoying and fascinating. What, really? Challenge YouTubers to try to complete Eventide Island without ever touching the floor. Oh my god. Rock. Really? Okay. Dumb freaking insect. Oh, I bet they are. I bet they are insane. Alright, let's go back up here. I feel like the shrines are spaced apart much further around these mountainous areas. But they are fooling me into thinking that there's supposed to be more, because, like, look at this. Look how insane this is. And then you get up here and it's like, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna deny I probably missed some, don't get me wrong, but, like, I didn't miss that many. I think I've already investigated this area. Vertical travel, probably. Eh. It means something about Breath of the Wild video. Okay, found you. Oh, it lets you see a line? That's actually kind of cool. So, how quickly did people use it to draw a penis? I need to know. This is vital information. Don't watch that, Mercenaries. I won't. I promise. I don't intend to. In fact, I specifically cited that video earlier, saying that I had to avoid watching it when it came out. That was one of the ways I avoided spoilers. But, like, this is real. In the world of gaming development, and this TTP is a real metric that they use while developing games. And what it stands for is time to penis. And what they have found is that whenever you give gamers the ability to be creative, or give them any creative freedom to create in a game, the TTP is a metric that represents how quickly any given player can get from the beginning of the game to be able to draw a penis in the game, using the tools you provide them. I'll tell you one thing. Smash Brothers level editor was a mistake. Because they're everywhere. Mario Paint gets the crown for that. There is a TTP metric in just about every game that allows you to leave some kind of imprint. Like in, what was it? Red Dead Redemption 2? They were really proud of the fact that where you walked in the snow would stay that way. Like, you could leave a big old trail wherever you walked in the snow. Footprints or, like, waist-high snow. And the very first thing people did was, of course, draw a penis. Straight up from the title menu. Huh. That looks like I haven't gotten that one over there. I'm gonna have to go investigate. I won't be streaming that much longer, guys. Maybe a couple minutes. But then I'm gonna have to head off. Spend a little time with the wife before going to bed and getting ready for work tomorrow. Thanks for the stream, brother. Oh, yeah, no problem. Tears of the Kingdom ability would be so handy here. Oh! Okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're fine. We're okay. We're good. We're good. Tell you what I'll do. This should help me at least a little bit. Oh, I don't have any more left. Okay, then. Well, then. Hope I have enough. Might have to just climb the slow way. Might be the only way I can reach that high. No, I do mind, because I do plan to play Tears of the Kingdom at some point. Unless it's, like, super minor, in which case I'd probably forget it by the time I get there. Yeah, but why would I do that? Why would I do that? I just want to climb. It's fun. Normally, I just eat the food. I don't like using those abilities unless I absolutely have to, or if it would be really funny or cool to do it. Okay, if I can't make this, I will. Yeah, I can't make it. I'll just do it. Screw it. Can't go to this degree. I just ran out of stamina, that's all it is. I can get up most things with this amount of stamina, but not everything. I've done it before, it's no big deal. Oh my god, what is happening? I probably should have done it a little further back, but that's okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. It's cool. We're cool. We're all good. Oh, look at that. I did it just fine, Mr. Know-It-All. Where is it? I just saw it. Oh my god. I know I saw it. Maybe it was on a different platform, though. I think it's over there. Yeah, it's over there. Not even on the right one. Didn't say anything. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys, but I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I could use Rivali's Gale and get over there. Yes, yes, I did use it, but that's only because I exhausted all the other options. I didn't intend to. Alright, have a good night, everybody.